How are you everyone? I am very happy to meet you. My name is Alan Ha. I've been working in the wine field for 30 years from 1990. In 2010, I passed the certified sommelier license of the Court of Master Sommeliers, and I studied in South Korea the Oriental food such as Japanese, Chinese, Korean food. Based on this, I am going to mix literature and music story that I'm interested in and share them with at this time. I ask for your subscription, like, and sharing to help us make this program. Before I go into today's topic, I will first mention that there are three elements to wine and pairings. First, it is wine with food or food with wine. It means that there are times when you need to match food to wine. On the contrary, sometimes you need to match wine to food. Second is what the character of gathering. Is it with the family or a sweetheart or a friend, otherwise a business meeting or a large banquet? Finally, what are the stories or artistic elements that fit the character of the gathering? Now let's start to talking about today's topic. Today's topic is what's perfect pairing wines with lobster. The lobster that now considered a high-class food was originally treated as a chippy. During the French Revolution, the people who cried out, "If it's not bread, I want death." Marie Antoinette said, "If you don't have bread, tell them to eat brioche." It angered the people because brioche is a high-quality cake. She said something very absurd. A similar situation was created in the early pioneering days of the America. The America also lacked bread during the times. Poor immigrants and slaves who were employed as farm workers were always hungry. The farmers told them, "There is no bread, so eat lobster." So, in the America, lobster was a symbol of poverty. It was mainly eaten by poor children and servants and fed by prisoners. Lobster are still considered the best in Maine, but they were too much prevalent in Maine and Massachusetts, even in the early days of pioneering. Lobster, which had to be eaten in place of bread, began to become an elegant food item from the 19th century, and as transportation developed, lobster spread throughout America and became popular as a fine dish. Lobster were sometimes treated as food for chippy, but in some cultures, lobsters are considered as an aphrodisiac. This may be due to the ingredient in the lobster, or it may mean that the feeling of love is stimulating due to the elegant atmospheres of eating lobster. In Oriental medicine, lobster is not only good for the balance of the whole body and weak kidneys, but also has a cool nature, so it has ingredients that lower heat and release bad energy. Lobster is low in calories and cholesterol and rich in protein and minerals. Also, because it is rich in essential amino acids, it is good for young children in the growing season, and chitosan, unique to crustacean, helps build bones and muscles. Lobster eggs are rich in nucleic acid, which prevent aging and are good for women's skin. Lobster is written in Chinese as dragon shrimp. In other words, it means that lobster is the best among shrimp and crayfish. Lobster, once a symbol of poverty in the America, has now turned into a symbol of wealth in high-end restaurants, so it really becomes to dragon. Then let's think about the wine that goes best with lobster. Lobster and Chardonnay is one of those quintessential matches that most of everyone knows and loves. Most Chardonnay goes well with lobster, but considering the sweet, fleshy, buttery, and a little sweetness added by the oven finishing and bright sweet of the lemons make the dish sing with the fruit-forward New World Chardonnay. That's like the California, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. Now I will recommend the perfect pairing wines with lobster by price range. Let me see first the affordable choice. Sonoma-Cutrer Chardonnay. Wine region is Sonoma Coast, California, USA, average $25. This wine has a bright yellow gold appearance and has intense and ripe tropical fruit aroma such like pineapple, melon, banana. California Chardonnay is usually fermented in barrels with batonnage. It means stirring barrel of wine to keep it in contact with dead yeast cell. This style of winemaking creates the wine with a touch of butter, toast, and vanilla. The texture of this wine has full body and viscous. Let me introduce the method of purchasing this wine. Let me see premium choice. Chivite Blanco Fermentado and Barrica Coleccion 125. Wine region is Navarra, Spain, average $50. Bodega Julian Chivite is the best known winery in Navarra, in the north of Spain, between Rioja and the Basque Country. The top of the range collection 125 was launched to celebrate their 125th anniversary. The wine is 100% Chardonnay, a well-oaked, barrel-aged white made in the Burgundian style. Bright yellow in color with some green reflections, this is one of Spain's most prestigious and serious white wines. The complex aroma combines lactic and citric scents, yellow fruit, nuts, and toasted sesame seeds with chalky notes and barrel-derived scents of toast, vanilla, smoke, and butter. Ample and long in the mouth, it delivers all flavors promised by the nose. In case Chivite is difficult to get it, I recommend one more thing. Kumeu River Maize Vineyard Chardonnay, wine region is Auckland of New Zealand. This gorgeous Chardonnay has probably received more praise from the international wine press than any other New Zealand wine. This wine fooled the drinker into thinking it is a mature white Burgundy. Winemaker Michael Brajkovic, master of wine, believes that the indigenous East cultures endemic in Maize Vineyard contribute toward the unique character of the wine. Brajkovic prefers oak to support and enhance the fruit flavors, not compete with them. This powerful, sophisticated, and complex Chardonnay has an appealing mix of mineral, citrus, brown biscuit, and toasted nut flavors. Next, I want to recommend fabulous choice. Delamotte Blanc Vintage Brut, wine region is Champagne of France, averaging $95. Founded in 1760, this intimate little champagne house with a big reputation among connoisseurs. The color is useful, vital green tints among the gold. The mousse is superfine, so discreet as to be barely perceptible to the eyes, but reassuringly invigorating on the palate. The nose is vivacious, precise, yet with lightly infiltrated notes of white flowers, yielding to more mature sensations of apricot and peaches. The palate has everything: delicacy, honeyed richness, yet with that freshness that pervades the wine. Ideally, you need to drink this great champagne with a lover over a 2-hour period to let its complexity unfold. How about listening to the top of the world sung by carpenters and enjoying the wine and lobster I introduced today? Carpenters sing very well, but the meaning of the lyrics is great. I believe that the top here does not mean the top of the worldly wealth, honor, and power, but the spiritual top. Just as Jesus' sacrificial love made us children of God incomparable to any high place in the world.